are back with Autopsy Simulator. Just gonna put Autopsy Report. Last we left off, we're in chapter 4 now, I think.
It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab.
Alright,
Huh?
Huh?
Damn. It's already late in the evening. Good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe you ran over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
You should try sleeping more. You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's the first bit of sense you've made all evening.
Good. The body is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? What? No, what?
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
Okay.
Fuck me. I don't have the strength for this today.
Wrong way.
Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or...
Hold, chill your horses,
one
dude.
more won't hurt. I need to focus. Fuck. I don't have much time. Okay. One by one, Jack. Take it easy. Oh. A burning issue indeed.
Oh, okay.
Then I'll move on to the body. Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot. I'm gonna need the camcorder. This is making me nervous.
Camcorder. Oh, storage room. This is not this.
Oh well. This is not the best framing. Hello, everyone. It's the 20... something of November 1991. Jack Hanlon is conducting the autopsy. Oh, I appear to be missing my gloves and apron. Yes, you already know the drill. So, the body is on the slab. Let's see what the police uncovered first. So, the victim is from... The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the fire started in the deceased's apartment, where the most damage was reported. The body was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked, charred, and with severe burns. The owner of the apartment asked about the deceased. He was surprised anyone even lived there. The deceased was sitting in an armchair near the TV. Pieces of pornographic material, an ashtray, melted video cassettes, and several bottles of so-called poppers were found in the vicinity. It's difficult to assess whether any escape attempts were made. Firefighters indicated that it was probably the large quantity of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire, or whether he was dead before it. As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose. For the purpose of photographic documentation, we'll leave it like that for now.
Take a general photo of you.
This position is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles. The fire reaches the skin first, then the soft tissue, until the skeletal muscles are exposed. Coagulation occurs in exposed muscles due to their fibers shrinking. The extensors yield to the force of the flexors. The muscles contract and contract until the limbs become flexy and deformed. The upper ones are characterized by a triple bend, similar to a boxer holding his hands in front of him. Just 10 minutes will do it. 10 minutes for the muscles and tendons to contract like a steak on the grill. just walking meat. The deceased must now be straightened out, and we need to get rid of these bindings. He looks to have been tied up in a rather. The deceased's neck and feet were most likely, which explains why, despite the severe burns, the deceased's limbs are not all that twisted. That's better. It's easier to straighten him now. Without taking out the magnifying glass, we already know that the deceased's skin is heavily charred and cracked.
Can I select it? No? I do. Oh, come on.
As for the other details, there are crow's feet visible near the eyes. Upper lip reveals front teeth. One of the incisors is broken. There's soot in the nostrils. You can clearly see that this is primarily the front of the deceased that was exposed to fire. The rope around the neck wasn't very tight. I don't see it leaving a mark on the skin. The victim sat in the chair the whole time, hence his back being in much better condition than this extremely burned area. The rope marks around the wrists are deep and clearly visible. Looks as if a large flap of skin had detached from the calf. The rope at the man's ankles was tied much tighter and more precisely than the one around his wrists. All in all, quite a lot can be deduced from this external examination. Severe burns. Traces failed to indicate that the deceased suffocated before the fire took hold. He appears to be loosely tied. However, this is the result of the corpse drying. Predominance of 4th and 3rd degree burns. The burns reached through the dermis and hypodermis. The length of the rope was calculated, and appears that the deceased could make limited movements around the perineum. The eye clenching is a natural reaction of the body to high temperatures. Soot in the nose appears when inhaling. The tissue of the mouth was heavily burned as well. The teeth, however, makes me... The extent of the thermal stresses on the body could have caused this death. It looks like the deceased was a fan of choking while masturbating. Deaths due to a predilection for asphyxophilia do occur, but not in this case. Perhaps the deceased lost a tooth, attempting to... We need to check the damage inhaling all that smoke has done to the respiratory tract. It may seem incidental, but for us it's a sign that the deceased was most certainly conscious.
What am I missing here? Done? Not letting me. Oh, I guess I need blinking arrows. This one? I'm trying.
Click on one of the other ones. 9. Click on number 9.
Number 9. No.
In this case, I don't assume that this was a delayed death.
It won't let me go back. Maybe
5.
5. can't do it that early. I clicked on those. Unless there's something on the head I missed. No.
Wounds on the wrists and ankles indicate that the deceased could have been struggling in panic. I will assess the extent of possible poisoning and burning in a moment. Due to the amount of charring, we are unable to collect the victim's fingerprints. Visual identification is also out of the question. You can probably guess what options we are left with. You guessed it, a dental impression. For this, I need impression trays and alkanate material. Please excuse me for a moment. What I need should be somewhere in the lab. Okay, it's going well. I should be able to get this done in time. Where are these trays? Towels, papers, jars? Nope. It's not anywhere on the... Maybe in this drawer. Oh, I'll warm this up in my hands.
Wait, do I need to make it in the lab? Because an autopsy room.
Okay, making an impression is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth and press them together in one firm movement until you feel significant resistance.
Do I need to click that, or... Huh?
To the body.
Oh, got it.
Once the devices have been placed... apologies. They cannot be adjusted. Okay. Again, we will need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make an impression of the mold on a piece of paper, which will be scanned into the computer.
What the heck? Oh, thank you.
Get back. Get the paper.
No, I won't got it.
You see, it seems so simple and yet laborious.
Okay.
On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no need to remind the subject to breathe either. At least he saved the high costs of orthodontic treatment.
Okay. Word 98. Word document, not a Word document. 98 windows, I think.
Wow. Who would have expected a match so soon? Well,
Dang.
the deceased is Richard Jacobson, 47 years old. He had a criminal record and was recently in court for...
Right.
Oh, wow.
Right.
For not returning a videotape to the rental shop. Oh, Jesus. I better check if I've still got that copy of... where were we?
Print. Can't print.
Okay. I'll add some details to the clipboard. Okay. And we can move on to dissecting the body. This time, I'll go straight for the loppers.
Okay.
I'll slice it piece by piece.
What do you want me to slice? his teeth or would you open a burnt body?
Yeah, start at the bottom part.
Let me start here. I push hard several times. Until I cut a given section. You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless here.
I don't know, he ate on me.
Solid crunch. Almost there. Now we peel back the skin. Now to remove the ribs.
Just in my loppers.
And we can check out what's going on in here. And I see that a lot has happened. In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
Jesus Christ.
I think I saw one somewhere here. Aha. I don't have all night. I'm going to need a vacuum pump. Right. The running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary?
Ridley, where's
I'm
my
gonna get
vacuum?
Ridley. I wonder where this pump is. Probably in the basement.
Probably.
Mr. Ridley? Mr. Ridley? I'll just go to the basement and check.
Where'd you go? Wait, hello?
Jeez. I don't know what this is for. Rusty. Scrap! God!
Jesus Christ.
Where is this infernal machine? Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this?
Yeah. Watch
I
out.
swear I'm going to have an accident here one day. Like Alice, when she twisted her ankle on those stairs.
She tripped and
We were
fell.
supposed to go to the mountains then. It was supposed to be our first trip since... and Alice.
Handman.
Because of me. As always, she had to...
Handman, are you talking to yourself or what?
Huh? What? No, I just...
There is a letter for you. I left it on your desk.
Letter? For me?
Yes, letter for you. Do I have to repeat myself again?
No. Thank you. Where were you? I was looking for you earlier.
And I was retrieving your letter.
Jesus, Ridley. Could you talk to me like a human being from time to time?
I'm just answering the question.
Right. Oh, by the way, the basement hatch is wide open. Maybe you could look into it?
Maybe.
Okay.
A letter. Fuck! Who delivers letters at this time? It's probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass. So, we have the equipment. Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table. A considerable collection. Phew. I can finally put this thing down. Alright, just... What? There's no tube? No one's used this for a long time. I apologize to you all once again.
Maybe there's something useful in the social room.
These lockers could contain everything we need. Ah, screw it. There might be something in here. Yep. I'm sure I wrote the code down on a piece of paper.
Okay, what is your code? I still gotta get that loader anyways.
Aha. 3649. Okay. 3649.
Where's the letter?
3649. 3749. 3794.
3649. Shut up, fucking Jack. 3649.
Man, my memory for numbers. What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Oh. Maybe I should take it to the antiseptics. Any other stuff? Oh, that's interesting. What about here? Day. I can't take it anymore. Oh, God.
Doug? Alright, can I go pick up this tubing down here? Hello? There we go.
I can't. How do I?
Oh my god. I need
Phone.
pills.
Oh, do not think. Just don't think. Office of the Medical Examiner. Pete'sville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble. And say what I said.
Jack, it's alright. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy, please. I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay, well,
Jack?
Hmm?
Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication. You know you shouldn't.
I have it all under control. I should be getting back to work.
The results should be in tomorrow. I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye. Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home. I feel terribly weak. There's been a bit too much going on lately. I was supposed to collect the hose. Focus on your work, Jack. All right. Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube. We turn on the machine. With this amount of fluid, there's no point in holding back. Still a few nooks and crannies left. External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects that would reach the internal organs. So, I expect the organs to be intact. In a way, it's quite extraordinary. And even with such severe burns, skin, fat, muscles, baritone, the organs are all present and correct. A reddish-pink tint indicates high carboxyhemoglobin levels, the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood. I will be inserting needles into the heart and femoral artery. What interests me here is not the presence of this substance itself, but rather its percentage content in the sample. But first, I'll need the values for the centrifuge. Ugh. I feel like I've been here forever. Jack, focus. Just a little bit longer. Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories. Burning is only at the surface. Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism. This particular case appears quite basic. However, I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily. A fire victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation. The centrifuge has completed its cycle. So, as usual, I will take the samples to the laboratory, and I'll be back with the results shortly. Ugh. What exactly was I supposed to test for? COHB. I'll take 2 milliliters of each sample. Ugh. Well, confirmed. Death due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Carboxyhemoglobin levels at 84%. Alright, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs. What? Where? Mr. Ridley? Where did he take that fucking body? Why did you take the body?
What body?
Well, the body. You know, from the autopsy room.
Christ, Hammond. I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work. It's late.
me. Something strange is happening here. Ugh, I don't understand what's going on. I think there's... I must have been seeing things. Results. Well, then we can... From the results... We can now be sure that the carboxyhemoglobin, the organ has a reddish pink tint, which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now. We will look at the lungs more carefully. From the outside, just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poisoning. Thermal damage is visible here and there. Enough of the external exam. It's time to grab the knife and dissect the lungs. I need to check for any obstruction, burns, or clots. Jesus. All right. You can see changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here. So let's complete the notes. And let's check the trachea. The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion. It's been a while since the eyewash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now. Let's see what it looks like inside. Okay. visible burns inside, but what catches the eye the most is the amount of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. I considered the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body. The extreme burns on the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement. Just need to add my John Hancock and sew up the body. Close the body, trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. It can be that the fire victims are in such a condition that there is nothing left to stitch. So for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread. Well, everything's holding together. Keeping it together is invaluable. Well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to do. But thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night. Ugh, my God. What an exhausting day. I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion. Oh, fuck. Urine sample. Oh, no. Okay, quick. Okay, this is it. I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water. As expected, sleeping like a log. I'm jealous. Fuck! What's going on here?
Hello?
Hurricane Taxi, we will take you wherever the wind takes you.
What?
Hello. I would, like to order a taxi to 574 Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our drivers are busy at the moment. Best I can do is within the next hour.
An hour? Oh, no. Alright. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
No.
What?
Would you like to set one up?
No.
For regular customers, we have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well...
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye. This is already giving me a headache.
Head home.
Ah, Jesus, what now? Yes, how can I help you?
Jack. Jack. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Oh my God! What was that? What the fuck?
I'm gonna kick
This is some
myself.
kind of mistake.
You want me to drink whiskey?
An hour here.
You want me to drink mine?
I need a drink.
How the heck did I get whiskey here? Sit.
Oh, strong. Everything's spinning.
Hey, I'm done with chapter 4. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I was on mute. What the heck was that? My in-game volume? Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good. Been playing this for a while. How are you? Ooh, chapter 5.
Do I... Is this... Fucking shits. They went too far this time. What's... What's that? Oh, fuck.
Check an object that flew.
Awful. It would be good to finally repair the coffee machine. Wednesday. It's not my favorite day, although it's certainly better than Monday.
What the heck? Check an object. Can't be that.
Stephen didn't
No?
clean up after himself again.
Maybe I need to go outside. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's so blurry. Okay. Wait, why is my car here? Okay. Alright, my office is right. Am I looking at this right? Yeah, right here. And I don't have a flashlight. Object. I should have taken my pills first. Hold on, be right back. Let me take my pills first. I'm assuming. Uh, hey, my gloves are off. Okay, that fixes things. Is there anything on the floor? Oh, there it is.
Is that blood?
Hello.
Oh, God, what's happened? Mr. Ridley?
Oh.
Can't
Hello,
you hear all
I'm
this
doing good.
commotion?
How are you? Welcome to the
Are you
stream.
deaf?
Ridley, where are you?
Sure, whatever you say, Hammond.
Why is that even funny? Do I need to bring you the evidence?
Sure, if you have some.
Yeah, I got a brick.
Me? I think you slept too much myself.
Go and see for yourself. I'm going home. The taxi is probably waiting.
The one that left yesterday?
Yesterday? How so?
It's evening. Friday, November 29th, Hanman.
29th of November.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that this was...
Don't worry. I did too. Somehow. I just... Oh my God.
Should I call Dorothy? I've set up the cadaver ready for the autopsy. She should be able to replace you.
No. There's no need. I'd be happier staying here than sitting at home, alone.
Just in case, let me know.
Sure. Thanks.
Handman,
Huh?
I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh, looks like I gotta go to work anyways. I'm at work, slept
I
at
guess I
work.
should take my pills.
I just took the pills!
I should go to the cemetery later. Buy flowers. Not today. To forget the most important of things.
On the apron. I need to put on the body over in there. And...
Every fucking time. Oh my God.
Lord have
Alice.
Christ, every time.
It's only just. Oh, I'm so tired. So damn tired. God.
Okay, where's my voice recorder? Right here.
What has someone done? I need to prepare.
Oh God, a pregnant lady. Wait, what?
It's November 29th, year 1991. The autopsy is performed by Dr. Jack Hanman. Amberlou. Investigators determined that the victim was most likely dumped close to the nearby forest. She crawled to the bus stop on her own, as evidenced by the traces of blood she left behind. According to the information provided by the aforementioned friend, the car belonged to the Hurricane Taxi Network.
Huh.
The company was provided. The body was lying in the grass beside the road, where it was spotted by commuters waiting for the morning bus. A friend at the salon testified that the last time she saw Amber was 2 weeks ago. It was her last day at work before her vacation. At around 9:40 p.m., she left in a taxi for a flight to Amsterdam. such things. I'll move on. I'll move on to undressing the deceased. The deceased was brought in. Now, photographic documentation.
Where's that orange? Yeah, there we go.
The deceased's skin is extremely pale. No livor mortis is visible. The deceased is missing her right arm.
That's not just a right arm.
The deceased is caked in dirt and mud.
Her leg is missing. Maybe I need to go around.
The deceased is also missing her left leg.
Oh, she's missing an arm and a leg. Okay. I thought she was missing both arms.
The palm and front of the hand is covered with numerous wounds.
What about her feet? Or her foot? Ah. Jesus.
Several signs of redness on the neck and chest.
Heck. What about her foot? No, nothing here. There. Oh, let me zoom in.
Lots of rough, irregular slashing cuts.
Alright, one more. Let me go the other side and check her face. No? Oh, okay. Smile for OnlyFans. No? Shoot. There we go.
Extensive hematoma on the victim's forehead. You can see that Alice has been through a lot.
Right. Doop, 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 doop. Boop, 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 boop. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, perform the autopsy.
Why is she so...
Why is she so deformed? I don't know.
Focus.
She was born like that.
The overall picture is... I'll grab the magnifying glass.
Okay.
The wound looks relatively fresh. The deceased could have fallen, or maybe she was struck hard. Minor redness appearing in several places.
Ah. Click and click.
There are no signs of internal bleeding, detectable through an internal examination. The wounds were stitched up by someone who knew what they were doing. However, it seems that the sewing was done in a hurry, and quite carelessly at that.
Hmm. Oh, come on. There's a big freaking circle. There we go.
Both the arm and leg were taken all the way to the joint. The perpetrator used a scalpel, but the cut line itself looks jagged. The wound on the bend of the elbow seems much deeper. I'm wondering about this bruising.
Alrighty. Inspect the areas concerned. Wait, I thought I got all of leg. Oh yeah, leg.
These wounds appear to have been caused by crawling across rough ground. Let me sum this up somehow.
Okay, arm.
It seems that the perpetrator was very interested in preserving as much skin as possible. Some of the wounds were made by the victim crawling, and the hickeys are not fatal. The stitching doesn't appear fresh. Amber appears to... We do not know the exact circumstances of the wounds, or the conditions in this injury could have been fatal for Alice. There appear to be no signs of struggle.
That should be it. Oh yeah, there's one more.
I assume that the deceased had a cannula inserted and was groggy the entire time. It is unknown how much blood Amber lost during her escape, and especially how much during the procedure. I'll check with the UV lamp whether there are many indications that she wasn't aware of infection could have set in. Even if that wasn't fatal, it would severely weaken an already strained body. Maybe it was an accident, or perhaps the final blow. Extensive toxicological tests should help determine what substance. I will check the UV lamp whether how cases like these can be strong and clear traces of tape.
The heck? Why
Alice,
did you
Alice, you know that I would
do-
never.
that? Is that what it's supposed to be? I didn't do anything. The heck you talking about? Why did you do that? Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, I gotta take my frickin' pills again.
Jack, breathe. It's just. Pull yourself together.
Into the autopsy. Alright.
Well, we left off with the torso.
Okay. UV lamp again?
Traces of smeared blood from wounds. You can see that there are traces around the hickeys. Most likely saliva. More traces of the dramatic fight for survival. The perpetrator was obviously looking for an opportunity to fulfill his paraphilia.
Clear some space.
Oh, Christ. The police will have plenty to do. If I can find my hard drive, I could just take an x-ray. I'll move these tables away and make room for the x-ray machine.
Oh, no. No. Hell no.
These should take over for me today. I keep wandering off in my thoughts. Fuck. What's going on
Hello?
here?
Hello? 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 What? Hello?
Have I lost my mind? I must have gone crazy. Cases like these can be extremely
Where the
disturbing.
freak is a hard drive? Oh, there it is.
Huh?
X-ray machine.
Oh, these bulbs need changing.
Where can I locate the X-ray machine? Is it in here in the lab? Autopsy? Huh?
I think it's on the floor.
Floor? Where?
Medical floor.
Where?
The exam room floor.
Here?
Yeah.
Where at? The X-ray machine?
Might be in the lab then. Right there.
Oh, shoot. X-ray. X-ray. There it is. I told you. Where the heck do I find... I mean, this is the X-ray stuff. The X-ray machine? I don't know where they put it. Maybe in the storage room? Or... could be. That body's gonna jump at me. No. Basement, maybe?
What's that room right there?
Which room?
Oh, that's the...
This one?
Okay, yes,
The social room.
yeah.
Who puts an X-ray in the social room, Thomas? Huh? Probably.
They all know.
What? Wait, what?
Did you answer your phone?
Telephone? What phone?
They all know.
Wait, oh no,
The
what?
phone rang a few minutes ago.
I didn't hear anything.
For you to take medicine.
How so?
For you to get results.
Yeah. I'll call them back.
Do I really need to go to the basement? Oh, there's the... is this the X-ray?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then... okay. Where the...
Oh, I guess I've been here too long.
Well, right at you. I've been in this place too long.
How many takes is it? Rolls into one.
I don't know. Wait, I gotta put it right here.
All right. Now fire it up.
Wait, what? Take the detection. This one or this one?
No, there's a plate on the side of it.
Oh, there's a
The other
plate.
side, yeah.
Oh, wait, right
Other side, yeah, look down, right there. On the front side of it,
on the front side.
front left side of it.
Front. Oh. Right here. Mount the panel under the head of the corpse. Okay. Okay. Frame the head and take the X-ray. She's gonna jump scare me.
Oh, now center it between the eyes at the root of the nose.
How do I move this? Like that? Did I do it wrong?
No, do the other adjust, there you go.
Oh. Like that?
Can you move it anywhere else?
No, just these two.
You gotta get it centered in
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, do we... How do you take the x-ray? Is it this button?
Okay, looks good. sure this old thing would have tripped the breaker. Alright. I just need to take the hard drive to the lab. I'll print the image and... I need to check the frontal bone, crystal galley, aneurysm, internal auditory canals, Alice, ethmoid, and frontal sinuses. Why did this have to happen to her? The greater and lesser wings of the sphenoid bone and... drive connected. Now, just to upload the image, and now I can print it. It looks like a good exposure. I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Okay.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Printer. Okay. Where in the printer? Right here? No. No, that's the fax machine. Printer. Oh, yeah, right here.
Why can't I see the wound? I need to look at this in the light box.
Okay. Oh, 1 second, I'll be right back.